Hey guys, guess who is back? Hey guys, I'm back. And I posted my last video a month ago, which is a pretty long time. And you know what? Life got busier, I got more shit to do. Or hashtag I was procrastinating. But yeah, I'm back guys. And today I want to talk about my my experiences in a public school in Jamaica. So in the last video we mentioned that me and my sister did our elementary school in China, and then our mother was like, oh, they know Chinese now, we can communicate smoothly. So they are coming back to Jamaica and live with us. So me and my sister moved back to Jamaica when we were in grade 7. And we were still in the same grade, and in grade 7 we went to a Jamaica public school. And I do have some like bad and good experiences in the school. I also got bullied, but we'll get into that. Okay, so first the bad experience that my precious iPhone 6 got stolen at that school. So what happened is that I have an iPhone 6 and we had a PE class in the evening. Oh, sorry, in the afternoon. And I left my phone and my string earphones in my backpack. I left it in the classroom. I went to the PE class with my sister and other classmates, with our classmates. And then when I came back, I need my phone. I was like, where's my phone? I opened up my bag. The phone is gone. Not only the phone is gone, the earphone was gone too. And oh my god, I was panicking. Oh, mind you, me and my sister did not know a single English at that time, because we were in China and then we had 5-6 years learning Chinese, so our English was just completely gone. Okay, back to the story. So yeah, I was panicking. I was like, oh, where is my phone? But luckily we do have a Chinese friend who also knew Chinese and English, and she was our friend, and she took us to the teacher's office, and we were trying to describe like what happened. And I tell her in Chinese what happened, and she will tell them in English like my phone got stolen, and they were saying that they will try to find it and stuff like that. And then me and my sister and her, we were trying to find around the school, my classroom, and also the girls' bathroom. Okay, let me tell you what happened in the girls' bathroom. In the girls' bathroom, I 100% checked every corner, like, and each stall, like everything on the ground, on the stall, on the table, on the sink or whatever. I checked every single spot in that bathroom. Okay, so, and then 5 minutes later, these 3 girls, they came out from where the bathroom is, and they were like having my earphones and saying that they found my earphones. And I was like, there's no way, because I just checked the bathroom and there was no earphones. They said that they found it at the last stall. And no, I definitely checked that space. So immediately I was like, girl, this is a group, I know, stealing my phone, stealing my singular iPhone 6 and earphones. But I got my earphones back, so that was okay. And then, so yeah, I didn't have my phone for a good 2-3 days, but I wasn't dying because I wasn't that addicted to my phone at that time, right? So I didn't have my phone, was kind of sad. And did we call the police? No, we did not, because I didn't think we need to. But anyways, I didn't have my phone. And then 2-3 days after, our school was having a event, and we were having it with the elementary school. We have the elementary school beside us, and we were having it with them. Something was going on, so that day we don't have classes, everybody was just having fun and stuff. So yeah, so I was at the end of that day, like about to like end, I was sitting at a place alone by myself, and then suddenly this girl came to us. She was because okay, in grade 7 you only have 2 classes. She was a girl from the other class. So she came to me, and she's petite and she looks really innocent. And she came to me and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry that your phone got stolen. I was like, ah. And then she said, by the way, do you remember your password? If you know it, we can hopefully help you to find it. And yeah, yes, you get my password to find my phone. Like, I'm not that dumb, Miss Girl. So yes, and let me tell you what's the crazier part. So before all this happened, like last night of that day, I had a dream. You wouldn't even guess what dream that was. In the dream, there was a girl. Okay, I was in state of like losing my phone. I lost my phone in my dream. And in my dream, there was this girl coming to me and she was like mentioning about finding my phone. And then in the dream, I just immediately know that she was a thief, right? Okay. So she asked me if she can get my password so they can help me to find my phone. So immediately I was like, no. I said, I didn't say no, you cannot. I said it to not let her doubt that I know she stole my phone. I said, oh no, I don't remember. And yeah, but did I tell the teachers? I didn't tell the teachers that she told me, because I kind of feel like that it will get worse, that I'm not gonna find my phone back. But anyways, so after that I was like, oh my god, she or the other people, I don't know if it's she or if it's the other people telling her to come to me and ask me what's my password so they can open my phone and then clean everything and then make it theirs. But anyways, then a day after that, me and my sister was getting called to the teacher's office, and the teacher was like, come, I have something to give you. And in the office, she gave me back my iPhone 6, and she said someone gave the phone back. I was like, oh my god, great, but miss, do you know who is it? And then she said, we cannot disclose that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I didn't keep on asking, I just went on and my phone was back. So yeah, my iPhone 6 was back. It was the same model as my sister's, so it was a little precious iPhone 6. But anyways, that was back, and what a miracle. Honestly, that's a miracle to having it back. Is that crazy? Or is it me? Anyways. So that was one of the experience I had at my public school. And although there's bad experiences, there's also good ones. Well, first good one was that me and my sister were able to have friends, our Chinese friend. They know Chinese and English. And because that time me and my sister don't know English at all, we were able to have became friends with them, and like we also hang out. So that was really good. It wasn't as lonely. If we didn't have that, I think that we will be pretty lonely. So love you guys. And then what happened? Oh, then another good one is that, so I said that I didn't know English. And that day at school, my period came. I was bleeding. I did not have a pad on me. My sister didn't have one. And I think the other friends, we didn't see them. But it was an emergency. I need the pad. And then we had this girl. This girl was very nice to me and my sister. She's also petite and very cute. And she was nice to me and my sister. And I was like, okay, I see her. Probably I can ask her if she have one. But mind you, I don't know how to say the word PAD. So what I did is that, okay, I'm good at drawing. If you didn't know, I'm good at drawing. So what I did is that I took a pen and drew the pad shape on my book, and then I used the black pen to like circle the middle. So that's the blood. I showed it to her, and she couldn't understand. Then I guess I'm not good at drawing then, but she couldn't understand what I'm saying. Then I did this move. I took my hand, I was like, I was doing something like something out of my coochie, and then she gets it. She was like, oh, you need a pad. So that day I learned how to say pad. So she brings us to the nurse, and I got a pad, so that was good. Okay, let's move on to the part where I got bullied at school. Yes, I got bullied once, only once, at my public school. I remember vividly that the day before I got bullied, I cut my hair short. So my hair was long, then I cut my hair short. I was in my short hair era. So I cut my hair short, and the bully happened. I don't know if it's because of my hair, but I don't think it was. So what happened on that day is that everybody was just on their break, and then my sister and the other friends, they were outside, and I was sitting alone in the classroom. I know, I just didn't feel to go outside, so I was sitting alone in the classroom. And I was sitting here. And over here was a group of people. They were kind of like sitting right in front of me. but I should have just left, like not staying in that classroom, but I was just sitting there alone. And then there was this group of people, like okay, there was this guy. He was from grade 10 or grade 11, I believe, and I think he is dating one of the girls in our grade 7. And you know what, they just become a gang. Okay, not a gang, they become a group, you know, a friend group or whatever. So I guess it's all cool people or whatever. And then yeah, they were in the classroom, like kind of right in front of me. And me, I was sitting alone, because at that mindset I was like, I don't really give a fuck. Why would I go? Like, you know, why would I go? Am I like afraid of them or whatever? So then I was just there alone, and I remember I was drawing on the back of my notebook. I was drawing Judy from Zootopia, that movie, that animal movie. I was drawing her in a human version, so cute. And then so I was minding my own business right there. And then suddenly, I think the head of their group, like the guy who was more buff and he was more tall in grade 7. No, he was from grade 11. So he came close to me. He came over and had his arm around me and came close to me and be like, "Oh my god, what are you drawing?" And immediately I was like, "What the fuck? Why are you getting so close to me?" So I backed up and be like, I didn't know English. I said something like "don't fucking touch me." I didn't say that, but my action was like, "don't fucking touch me," right? And then he insists to do it again. He was like, doing it again. Then suddenly I stand up and I looked him in the eyes, like really like angry and stuff. And then I thought he will like beat me up. No, literally, I thought he will like beat me up. But at that time I was just thinking, you know, I had to tell them that don't fuck with me, right? So then after that, he went out to his classroom and brought in another friend. The other friend was much skinnier, and they were in the same height. They're pretty tall. And he said to the skinny guy, he was like, she knows kung fu. They were like, she knows kung fu. And then when they come, I just looked at them. I did nothing. I just looked at them like really like not angry, but like I'm about to like fucking jump you or something like that. So yeah. And then yeah, then I just went on my day. They just stopped bothering me, and yeah. But even though I did kind of fight back, I was still sad at the end of the day because I still got bullied. Like, okay, I wouldn't say, okay, is that a light bully or what? But I felt really uncomfortable because why would you come close to me and then do that, especially when like other people are watching? Like, nothing about it. The other people was just watching like what this is happening. Like all the girls and guys was watching what happened to me. And yeah, I guess that I still got bullied, whatever. And then I got home, I told my mom, I said, "Mom, this, that happened." I didn't cry or anything. Maybe I did cry that day, but it wasn't like a big cry. So I told my mom, and my mom was like, you should learn how to protect yourself. And then technically I did protect myself. And then yeah, then after 2 days, our teacher in the classroom, she brought up this and be like, something around like, don't bully people, shit like that. And she didn't say my name, but I knew it was talking about me. So yeah, I guess my mom did talk to the teachers that I got bullied in school. Yeah, that's my story, getting bullied from the Jamaica public school. So interesting. Okay, that was my story from the public school in Jamaica, and honestly it was, okay, let me rate it. 0 to 10. I'll rate it for like a good 6? Okay, 6. Because first of all, me and my sister, we didn't have the best experience as the only Chinese in our class. We got called names, you know, the Ching Chong Ching, the Chinese name, something like that. Not the best, but we did have like other sweet friends around us. We wasn't that lonely. We got bullied, phone got stolen. So yeah, a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10. But yeah, then after that, me and my sister switched to a private school, which is a little bit better. Everybody was much kinder in that school. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for listening to me about me yapping my public school experience. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. When? I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, comment, like my video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!